walk around the yard first to explain what the plans are today with Nigel. You see, I wasn't expecting to be using this car at all until next year, but slight emergencies come up today, which I'll show you about later. And another thing is I will be taking this car to Stafford. I'm going delivering a couple of parts for Mad Ford Engineering, and I thought, I've got to take Nigel. I can't go on this little road trip in Steve when Nigel's about. So today, some jobs on Nigel. One of the jobs I wanted to do on this car before it went back on the road is fit a new cam belt, but I haven't got time for that today. And as I have about 160 miles to drive tomorrow, I should just check the condition of it at least. That's the wrong size. 9mm, that's why. There is the cam cover. I need to take these bolts out. I need to apply a little bit of lefty loosey. Lefty loosey, pow pow pow. Lefty loosey, da. Seen a lot worse. Next, clean. Slightly oily. Not the neatest job of driving up the ramps, but it's definitely on the ramp, not off the ramp. Well, unfortunately, my flexi pipe has a slight blow in it, and I can't just swap it for another one because it's welded to the cat. That's the way they used to do it, and that's an aftermarket cat on that as well. So it would mean I'd have to get the flexi pipe off the other car and have that welded to that. And I don't really believe the garage is going to have time to do that today. And I certainly don't, because I've just had a FaceTime call, WhatsApp time call, whatever you call it, from Mike at Mad Ford Engineering, and he desperately needs something else. And I'm going to be going down there tomorrow anyway with a fuel tank and a bit of exhaust, so I'm going to see if I can get this off of this car. Craig's old car that, of course, I've brought down here for destruction. And I mean destruction in the nicest possible way, because all these parts need to come off without any damage. So what I've got to remove is this cross member there, and it's held on by 4 13mm heady bolts, M10 bolts. But it's a bit tricky to do with the engine in place, so I may have to move that forward. It's got brake lines and all sorts of bits in the way, so it's just as well I found my 13mm spanner. Dirty hands, clean money. Look at that, it's a lovely cross member straight off of Project Adam. Project Adam's doing a fine job of being a useful car. As I've now got the parts I need to take with me to Stafford tomorrow, I can now concentrate on cleaning my car. It is quite dirty, and it's not even been anywhere. It just gets dirty hanging around in the yard. It's dirty, grotty, filthy, dusty, yucky, horrible. Look at the state of that. Ugh. This car always works much better when it's lovely and shiny. All washed up, but it's raining, so it's not going to look at its best. I wanted to make Nigel as presentable as possible for tomorrow, but you know, it's raining, so there's no point in trying to polish it up a bit more. I can't even vacuum the inside because of the rain. I can at least give the inside a bit of a spruce up with some of this plastic conditioner thing, vinyl and rubber care. This was given to me a few months back by a couple of chaps who turned up from London to buy some parts. But the only thing is, I don't know if he meant to actually give it to me at all, because he handed me this bottle and said, try this on this particular thing, it'll stop it from sticking. And I just took it and put it away. And he didn't say, well, I didn't say, you know, you can keep it, just try it. So I'll never find that out. At least I don't think I will. I hope he meant me to keep it. I think that looks quite a bit better. Now just a quick clean over with the stuff. Really looking forward to having a proper carpet in here. All this fluffy stuff here wouldn't get stuck. Nigel must feel like he's having a spa weekend, having everything cleaned up. Seats, the carpets, the dashboard, and of course the exterior. Pampered Nigel. Princess Nigel. Ew, I just feel like a little princess now. Yep. It's Princess Nigel. Yep. I don't know what's happened here, but since fitting this white cap, it's had these kind of white smudgy things that don't wash off. Surely I've got time to fix that. Yeah, that's better. I don't think I like this white cap anyway, actually. I think I might put a different one on. Into the freezer of cool caps. Or flaps, rather. Sonic Blue. Maybe. Black. No, actually Sonic Blue. Looks quite cool, actually. Maybe it'll look better once it's defrosted. There goes the white filler flap in the freezer with the rest of them. I've got about 8 of them in there. It might seem like a bit of an unusual place to store Rover 25 fuel filler flaps, but at least I know where they are, unlike my tools which are constantly getting lost. So maybe the answer is to get some more fridge freezers. That's probably going to be the end of my messing around with Nigel for one day. But I've got something else to do as well now. Transit face, you're having a little trip out, okay? We're going off to Mossley in a bit. Yeah, and now I'm in transit phase. Every day is different for me, but today has been a bit different to being different every day. On my way now to Mossley, to Rover Revival, where Craig has a Rover 800 for me to take and pick the bones off. Apparently this Rover 800 is no good, and it's had a few bits taken off of it. Pasticcio no! Just a few bits missing then. Nothing much. Be able to put this one back together actually. Ingenuity we need. Well, we could do pulling that. Oh, right, no, it's dropped, hasn't it? Yeah. Ah, excellent.
Important bits.
Yeah, I did that. A Rover 800. It used to be a nice car. It used to have an engine. If you ever find yourself having to walk to work in the morning because you got a flat tyre and you can't do anything about it because your kit's useless, go the way you know. Don't follow Google Maps. That's just taking me all the way to the end of there for a dead end. There we go. I should have been coming out of here about 10 minutes ago. Google Maps does not know when there's construction work going on. Why should it? I know the area. I should know it better than Google Maps anyway. Yep, it's Project Nigel, yep, it's Project Nigel, yep, it's Project Nigel. And